Have you ever tried to perfectly match a paint color for a tiny touch-up or replace just one tile in an existing pattern? It can be surprisingly tricky, right? Trying to make the new blend seamlessly with the old. Now, imagine that challenge with something even more complex, something alive, constantly changing, and full of natural variation, like wood. It is a unique puzzle. When it comes to matching old hardwood floor stain, achieving an absolutely perfect, invisible match is extremely challenging, if not almost impossible, due to many intricate factors. However, and this is the good news, with the right approach and a healthy dose of patience, you can certainly get a very close and highly satisfying result that blends beautifully with your existing flooring. The ultimate goal here is often harmonious integration and visual continuity, rather than an exact, pixel-perfect duplication. The core reason for this inherent difficulty lies deep within the very nature of wood itself, a natural and dynamic material. Every plank possesses unique characteristics, from its varying porosity, which is how much it absorbs, to its distinct grain patterns, meaning different sections absorb stain differently. Over years, sometimes even decades, wood develops a unique and cherished patina. This natural aging process is heavily influenced by constant exposure to sunlight, oxygen in the air, and even the types of cleaning products used over time. All these elements contribute to subtle, irreversible color shifts that are almost impossible to replicate exactly with new stain applications. Furthermore, the type of original finish applied to your floor, whether it was a penetrating oil-based polyurethane, a hard water-based sealant, or another protective layer, can significantly impact how any new stain will appear, even if applied to a freshly sanded and prepared area. This complexity is why a perfect match remains elusive. So, with all that in mind, how do you get as close as humanly possible to that ideal match? The most crucial and non-negotiable step is always to test any stain or color combination in an inconspicuous area of your home. Think inside a closet, under a large appliance, or perhaps on a spare piece of wood from the original installation if you are lucky enough to have one. Apply the stain and let it dry completely, ideally for 24 hours, to see its true, final color. Consider taking a small, sanded piece of your existing flooring directly to a specialized paint or wood finishing store. These professionals often have access to a wider range of base pigments and advanced color matching technology, allowing them to custom mix stains specifically for your project. You might also find significant success with layering different stain colors, applying one shade over another, or utilizing wood toners. Toners are unique semi-transparent finishes designed to subtly adjust the overall color without fully obscuring the underlying wood grain. Remember that proper surface preparation, especially thorough and consistent sanding to remove all traces of old finish, is absolutely key for ensuring consistent new stain absorption and a uniform appearance. It is helpful to consider the subtle variations in your floor as its living story, its unique character developed thoughtfully over time. This aged appearance, often referred to as a beautiful patina, is not a flaw. It is a highly valued quality that is incredibly difficult to artificially reproduce quickly. Understanding that absolute perfection in matching is an elusive target allows you to appreciate the blending and harmonizing process for what it is. Sometimes, achieving an overall consistent and visually appealing look through careful stain selection and application is far more desirable and realistic than trying to chase an exact, pixel-perfect match that the natural wood itself might simply not accept. Embrace the subtle differences. While perfectly duplicating an aged hardwood floor stain might indeed be a quest with a slightly different destination than you initially imagined, you absolutely have the power to restore and beautifully enhance your floors. By understanding the unique living properties of wood, and by diligently employing smart testing and thoughtful blending techniques, you can achieve a wonderfully integrated finish. This approach honors the history and natural beauty of your home while looking fresh, coherent, and undeniably stunning. It is all about working intelligently with the wood, not against it, to create a captivating and cohesive aesthetic.